Hi and welcome to Save with Sazzle. This is just a really quick one today, guys. I was in the process while my daughter's down for her nap of going through, because I forgot to add the pennies to the penny saver, and I'm trying to do the end of the month count up because nothing is going to go into it in the next few days anyway, so I thought I'll do it while I've got the time. And then I thought to myself, I will just set up a quick video. Yes, we are on the living room floor because that's where I do my best thinking. I've just got more space. The dining table currently is just where I've been trying to sort out the baby clothes still and upload to Vinted. It's just a pile and I just couldn't be bothered to move it all, so I set up down here and we're just going to do this one really quick. We're going to finally get round to updating this after the table sale. I found the bag of 10p's. I was so pleased when I found it. It's gone down the back of the sofa. I think it's because I'd put them on the armrest and my daughter must have... I pushed them back so she doesn't grab them and they must have just slid down the side. And it was only when I was looking for something else, as you do, down the back of the sofa, that I found these. So I'm really pleased with that because that's £4 worth of 10p's, which took a while. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Let's put them out of the way. Right, where did I put the 20p's? I've done the 50p's already because, as I said, I'd already started and I thought, why don't I jump on and share this with you all? So we've got £10 worth of 50p's in my finish bag, and we have £1.50 in building up in this. So then I moved on to the 20p's and thought, yeah, I should probably be sharing this with you all. So I think I just counted these and I think we've got one too many compared to what we've got here, because we've got 6 there and I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's fine though, because so that's the 7 we've got, but I also need to add in these ones here. And this is as far as I got, and then realised that I could film it. So we've got an extra, let's take that one out and put it over here. So we've got the 6 on there. Where have I put my Sharpie now? Here. 1, 2, 3, oh, it's another 6. Okay, that's nice and easy. I don't normally do it from this angle, so it's a bit, I'm sat on the floor like I used to, quite used to doing this. I like to put these on, so when I tally it up, I know, but now it's all going to be changed anyway, so... Oh god, where did I just go from? I had 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've done 33 more. That's what happens when I talk and try and count at the same time. Right. Sorry. I've got the camera in a weird place. It's in front of me, normally it's to the side, and I'm just not used to it, but we'll make do for today. We will be back on the dining table for the next one. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4. We've got £2.40. That should have been easy because essentially we've just doubled it. It's just so I can do my tally ups, that's all. I might get the calculator out so I can just add all this up. So we've got 150 plus the 240. Right, 10p's. We've only got one extra one to add. Oh, let's just move them to the side for now. So we have got £4 worth of 10p's already, and we're just adding a lonely 10. Oh, wrong pen. What have I done with the Sharpie now? What did I actually just do with that Sharpie? I've put it back in the pencil case. Of course I did. So that is plus £4.10. £5p's, we have got 5 more to add. It's a slow and steady burner. I was doing the penny challenge before, where you just tick off like 1p, 2p, 3, and so on until you get to whatever, £1.87 or something like that, whatever. I felt that was going slow, but I do feel like this is going slower. But the reason I prefer this is because you're essentially saving up the bag. So by the time you fill that up, you've actually got the right things to be able to pay it in. So I prefer it this way, because I feel like if I did it the penny saver way, then I would still have to sort it all out and probably not have the right amounts to tally up anyway. So right, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's a better way of doing it, isn't it? Mark it first. Sorry if it seems like I'm shouting, my face is right next to the camera. Okay, so that's the 5p's done. So we were on 185 and we've added 190, 195, £2.5 we're on now, so plus £2.5. And then we've only got 2 lonely pennies to add, so I'll just add 0.2. Is that going to give me 20? What did I just say that was? That's annoying. I think I should have done 0.02, shouldn't I? My bad. Right, okay, so we know we've got £10 plus £10 already in that, so we've got 20. There was more, but I paid £11 of, was it 11? Yeah, so I paid in the other 20p's and the lot of 2p's that had finished, just because I am not worried about. It would be nice to be able to let these sit here until it gets to 100. It really would, but at the same time I just think I needed it to help clear the overdraft, so I'm not worried about them sitting there. I would rather them turn into notes or go into a savings account. As I said in my last video, I am going to use I want cash to be able to stuff, obviously, but I want the savings to actually build interest. So like Christmas, for example, yes, I've got the cash in there at the moment, but things like emergency fund and whatnot, I want those to be actually earning me something, not just sitting in my binder. And also, I don't want too much cash sat at home for obvious reasons. I needed to add the 2p's, didn't I? Not the 2p's, the 2 1p's. Right, so I've ticked them all off. What I'm going to do, just so I don't lose any of these coins again, I'm just going to pop them back in the bags quick, and then we will do the tally up. I want that to do the 5p's afterwards, don't I? Right, so let's do that quick again. So we got the 10 from the 50p's, we've got £1.50, £2.40, £4.10 plus £2.05, not 50. We haven't added to the 2p, so that's still 34p, 0.34. 1p's, we've just added 2, so that should be 77. Is that everything? Yeah. Did I change the 5p's on? I did, yeah. Okay, so in the pennies we've got, let us find the right page. Now it's going to be a lot lower than last month total wise, I know, because, well, that was low anyway because we cashed out the car insurance and holiday. The payment of the holiday, not the extras that we're working towards. So in money bags, I'll call it, which I think it is called that anyway. My handwriting is going to be awful because I'm doing it at such an odd angle, so I do apologise. Money bags, we've got £21 and 16p. So let's just put all this to one side. Let's do challenges next while we've got it open anyway. If you saw in the last video, I've mixed this up a little bit, so there are a lot not started in here. So we've got in picnic, I'll call it freeze. We've got £2. It's started. Trick or treat is empty because we've only just added it. So is Christmas. Seasonal, we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. Pop of colour, we have 3. And January doesn't have anything in it either. So there really isn't much in challenges at the moment, but I'm not worried about that because essentially I have kind of reset. So I know all of this is going to be quite low. Month ahead sinking funds and occasions are all empty because, again, in the last video, we've reset them and they have been taken out and used for what they needed to, so they're starting again. Holiday binder. Nothing in Hungry Hippos. Zoo has been fully funded at 75. And that is for the zoo on holiday. Ice cream, I had to take that 10 out of there to pay into the to bring me out of the overdraft, just because I really don't like sitting in it. But that's fine. Toiletry, well, first aid was fully funded and has now been spent and got all the stuff for it, so that is complete and doesn't need to be redone. And it yeah, so that can come out of there, so that doesn't need to be worried about. I do want to do a little bit more of this for some spending money. That will be started probably next week now, because I don't get paid till Monday. So that's that one. And then Christmas, we obviously have some money in, which did take a decent chunk off me last week, or the week before even. We have 45 in here, I believe. Let us just double check. Not 45, sorry, 47. 20, 30, 45, 6, 7. Yeah, 47. So that, I'm actually quite pleased with that, because it doesn't feel like I've put that away. You know, to say to me, oh yeah, take 47 out, well, almost 50, let's call it 50. To take 50 out and put it into Christmas right now, I'd be like, I just can't afford to do that right now. But to do it like that, it really does make it a lot easier. And that's just been with leftover money. So, what is that in there? Have I missed something? No, that's fine. I thought I'd missed something. That's just the 2p's and 1p's that are building up. Oh, and the minis. I knew there was something else. So we're doing roller dice with these minis now. And then these have been allocated to build up the sinking funds, month ahead, etc. occasions. So what have we got? We've got £2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15. That's nice already, isn't it? 15 in there. 15 in minis. I won't do them all separate, I'll just total it all up. I'll count them separate when they've gone into their respective challenges. Right, I think that's everything. I do have some change in my purse, but it is staying in my purse for now, just because as I said, I've got nothing until Monday, so I think there's about £12 in there, and it's just in case I need bread, milk, etc. like that. We're alright for everything else. I do also have £13 in coins, which I'm not going to count that, because if I do need to take any more, it'll probably come out of that. And also I'm using that for when I do challenges and I need to break a note or something like that. So I'm not going to count them for now. I'm going to count that as what's in my purse. And then once I've got paid, that then can actually go into challenges. So we have got, hope you can see this all right, £21.16 plus 2 plus 9, 3, 75, 47 and 15. We've got £172.16. And that is July's total. So I'm not unhappy with it. Obviously we have come down quite a way. So in May we were on £5.90, but then we took out holiday and car insurance. So I'm pleased with that, considering everything. And I took out an extra 21 just to pay off a bit into the overdraft, so I could stay out of that, which I'm still in, but it's fine because it's payday Monday. So yeah, I'm pleased with that total. Obviously 75 of that is coming out middle of next month for the holiday, so it will put us under the 100, but that's fine because we are resetting. We have a new plan in place, and going forward from there, we've got an easier system of using minis to build up the bigger challenges, and less challenges to focus on, rather than, I think I overdid it. You know, you get carried away with all these shiny trackers and everything, and I have still got them, and I will mix things up, so when we complete something, we will change it rather than restart it, to give them all a chance. I think that's it for now, guys. I will try and do, well, this will be this week's video anyway. Next week I will have been paid, so we might have a little bit of money to allocate to holiday at least. Yeah. Okay, right. I will see you all again. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.